Welcome to Freelance Sucks. Here we discuss the dark side of freelancing about which nobody usually talks out loud. In this show, we speak with experienced freelancers, and I'm sure listening to their stories helps you prepare for freelancers' challenges. My name is Yuri. I'm a contributor at 9am.works, the tool that helps independent professionals find the best deals on the market and convert more. And my guest is Thomas Maas, a leader in data expertise and convenience solutions for clients and freelancers who started his career as a freelance developer and afterward as a project manager and now as CEO at Freelancermap and has been setting the course at Freelancermap since 2011. So welcome, Thomas.
Hey, Yuri. Hello, hello.
Let's talk about challenges. I'm always happy to talk about fuck ups. And since you are such a figure in this freelancer market, and you've been doing the Freelancer Compass, an industry indicator for freelancers in the IT and engineering sectors for like 10 years already. Let's talk about your findings. What are the craziest things people think about freelancer? And let's start with this first question. From your perspective, what is the most challenging part of being a freelancer?
Yes, it's still something that we already spoke of. It's finding projects and selling your service, selling yourself, and being good at working with your clients and keeping your clients, because you can find a project and work and maybe get never booked again, and then you should think of what did I do wrong? You know,
Sales,
Sales.
sales. We
Sales.
have to tell it like 100 times. So to distract all the freelancers who are listening to this conversation, they just lock it down, like never come back. So it's something that people are really
Yeah,
hate, and not just freelancers, but
yeah.
freelancers, yeah, sometimes especially. So what mindset shift should freelancers make to sell better?
Yeah, good question. Maybe I can tell you about my old days when I was a freelancer without even knowing that I was a freelancer. It was in the 2000s, and I sold websites to companies. And one how do I find clients? There were no platforms or LinkedIn or Xing or anything like that. And I had this this friend of mine, and we like to go eating a lot. And we went to restaurants, and then you are a client at the restaurant. And you order your food and your vegan schnitzel and your alcohol-free drinks, and then you shift from client to salesperson. Then you say, hey, guys, I wanted to see your website, but you haven't no website. And you really need to have a website. And the shift you did from client to salesperson went way faster than the people who gets your money, and they have to you have to talk to the boss. He's here at the bar. Oh yeah, let's have a talk. And now you're at the decision maker. So this is just one point, but what I want to tell you is you have to be experimental. You have to sometimes exit your comfort zone, and you can't just rely on being on LinkedIn.
What about connection between
Mhm.
price and value?
Yeah, good point. Let's talk about Louis Vuitton bags and
Exactly.
the normal bag that you get at your local grocery store. Um, yeah, you there are a lot of for freelancers. I think in on the internet you will find a lot of how to calculate your perfect price and all that. And I think you have to make sure what is the market, what is the field of work that you're offering. Because right now, if you're a graphic designer, you have to compete with AI right now. It's a tough market. But if you are a super special SAP HANA consultant and ABAP developer, you have kind of good cards right now. And this is the point. So you first have to see what is the market, what is my fixed costs that I have. What do I have to do? I have five homes that I have to pay off, and what is the money that I want to have in the end? So the price doesn't depend on what my neighbor freelancer has a hourly wage, or what the freelancer compass says, it's 105 euros. Okay, then my hourly wage is 105 euros. That's the wrong approach, of course. You have to really make an analysis about the market, about your profession, about how long are you in the market. Of course, if you're a newbie, you can't raise prices as a 20-year-old consultant.
And I feel like it's also about choosing who are you working with. Yeah, I know sometimes it's hard to choose, especially when you're a freelancer searching for a job. Like it's not so that you're like having a line of clients to you and you're like, I work with you. I not want to not work with you. But
Yeah.
you reminded me of this. I had this beautiful story. I read it somewhere on the internet. That young, like a boy came to his father like, hey, how do I find my value? Like, how do I find how my price or something like that? And he was like, yeah, like take this stone, go to the street and sell it to someone. And if they ask you a price, just show one finger and then see what happens. And the boy ran to the street and like saw a woman and she was like, oh, you're selling stones. Boy like, yeah. And she was like, how much? He was like, she's like, oh, $1. Okay, I will buy it. And he like ran back to the father. And the father like, okay, now go to this exhibition. And then he went to the exhibition and then like people around coming like, what are you doing? He was like, I'm selling stones. Like how much? Like one. Oh, 1,000. Yeah, okay, I'm buying it. And then like the third one coming back and father like, okay, now go to this stone expert, like this jeweler. And then he goes to this person and then like, how much? They're like, one. He was like, oh my God, it's like the best stone I was searching for it all my life, like 1 million, yes? So you
Yeah.
have the same proposal, but when you're going to different people, they have different value of your proposal. And I feel like it's so hard to have this, and be a freelancer. And anyway, from your perspective, how do you feel about pricing?
How do you feel about pricing? Well, since I'm not really a freelancer anymore, I'm a permanent working CEO. Yeah, how do I feel about pricing? Tough one. It's something that you have to be satisfied with. It's, of course, one thing. Okay, I have to pay all my dues, and I'm able to give my family proper stuff, and I can go on holidays. And what's really important these days, oh my God, we nearly forgot. You have to check out for later, right? We have to put some money aside for tough times that we are currently right now. But yeah, this is the whole thing, and this makes the price. This makes your price, and this makes the price for the products, for the services you sell, and also for perm workers who say, okay, this is my wage.
From freelancers' perspective,
Yeah.
what is the most time-consuming thing they deal with, except for professional work they do itself?
I would say it's maintaining the administration, writing invoices, always having the current CV, and maintaining the platforms, which is kind of finding projects and be on the lookout for following projects. If you're right now in a project and it's drawing nearer that it's coming to an end. So I think the whole administration stuff is the most time consuming, I would say.
And what is the most nerve-wracking thing freelancers deal with?
Good one. The most I think right now it is finding projects. I think it's not much fun right now because, as I said earlier, a lot of people always benefit from their own network, and it was totally normal that they get um, proposals even without looking, and to be more now in the, oh, I have to present myself, to shift to this kind of being a freelancer. I think this is not everybody's favorite stuff to do, and yeah, it's I would say this is the least fun part being a freelancer, to be on the lookout and to offer your services.
What is one thing that freelancers who are currently on a lookout must do?
Of course, you have to polish your CV. You have to find your niche, maybe you to find your USP, find what is my universal selling position, what is this one thing that I can do better than 40 other freelancers that are in my profession, and yeah, that's what I.
And it's for current freelancers. So coming a step backward.
Yeah.
If your friend wanted to become a freelancer, what are top 3 things you'd advise them to consider before doing it?
Register at a cool freelancer platform. I won't drop names here.
No names, just to find
I
out.
heard that there's this one platform that's pretty good in Germany.
Freelancermap.
And no, go to platforms. Even go to LinkedIn. You have to be at LinkedIn. I don't think you need to accelerate this whole LinkedIn stuff, but you have to be there, of course. And try to maximize your reach, be visible, and find your price, of course. Talk with other people, connect with other freelancers. This is also very important. This is not a elbow stuff where you fight against each other. You can create synergies out of talking with other freelancers, and go to conferences, maybe even to if you're a Rails developer, go to Rails World. I don't know what is out there, but of course, go to conferences and meet up with other people, and always. And this is also maybe the last and very important thing. Always learn something new. You can't, in these days, you can't stand still. You always have to learn more and to adopt more stuff, and this is very, very important.
I wish to have the sky's the limit, but time is the limit. So the final question, coming back to your freelancing career, if you were starting freelancing today, what is one thing you would have done differently?
Good one. I think I would taken it all to a professional level, because I don't believe, and a lot of people do that, but I don't believe in this. I'm likely a perm worker, but I'd like to do something for myself. And no, I think if you want to freelance, then do it, and you can do it. It's something that thousands of people did before you, and but you have to get out of your comfort zone and to say, okay, now I'm a freelancer and now I will do everything it takes being a professional and great freelancer.
Thomas, thank you so much for having this open, exciting, and I would say a little bit of motivational conversation. And I'm always happy to learn from you.
Perfect. Maybe I should go into the coaching business.
You never know. You never know. Why not? New adventure. Okay. And
Thank you very much.
hope to see you very soon at Freelance Unlocked.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
And thank you so much for listening. If you like the show, hit the like button 5 stars and share it with your friend. That's it. We're done. See you in the next episode.